Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and in today's video we're going to go over the 9 brands that I wanted to try in 2019. This video was inspired last year by Samantha March, and what I did was I picked 9 brands I'd never tried anything from and said that this would be something I kind of wanted to try out this year, but I purposely didn't leave that list anywhere so that I wouldn't buy things based on that list. I kind of made myself mentally forget what was on this list until I just checked now, and I actually did better than I expected as far as trying new brands. So I can go over which brands I tried, which I missed out on, and in a future video I'll do a similar concept with brands I'm looking to try in 2020. So if you guys want to see what brands I tried in 2019, then keep on watching. Let's go. Also, I'm trying this out for the first time. I got it in one of my advent calendars this month and I'm not sure if it's my style or not. Okay, so the first brand on my list was First Aid Beauty. I said in my video I've tried First Aid Beauty's skincare, but I kind of wanted to dive into some of their makeup. I would love to try their primers. I haven't gotten to do that yet, but what I did try was the Bendy Avocado Concealer, and I fully went through a tube and picked one up in the most recent Sephora VIB sale. I haven't opened it yet, since I am trying to get through some other concealers before I open this one, but I really do like this. I don't use this necessarily to get a ton of coverage under my eyes, but something about this will help give a little extra hydration to a more drying concealer. So I like to use it as a mixer, and I really did enjoy it this year, obviously, because I went through a full one all year and have since repurchased it. But that's all I tried this year as far as that brand goes. Okay, the next brand is Fenty Beauty, and I actually tried 3 products from Fenty Beauty this year. I know that, oh wait, 4. I tried 4. I just remembered I tried 4. Hold on, I gotta get the 4th. That was almost a party foul. Okay, so the first product I wound up trying was the liquid lipstick. I purchased this from Sephora, I think during a sale. I did get the sheet unbutton. I really do like this. I don't love the packaging. I feel like the packaging is what makes it so fancy, but it's not something I ever want to put in my purse because it's so giant. But this is what the shade, I can just watch it. This is what the shade unbutton looks like. I really do like it. I don't see myself ever buying another shade of it just because I feel like one is enough to say I have a Rihanna lipstick, but it doesn't make me want to run to buy more. The next product I wound up with is the Gloss Bomb, and this is in Fenty Glow, which is the original shade. I did not personally purchase this. This came in a mystery box I bought this year. I like this. I don't love it. I know it's a very popular gloss, but I don't love the smell. And I feel like the smell is what people love most about it, and it's just not for me. So I use it, but I don't love it. So I've never been enticed to get another shade. If I had bought it myself, I don't think I would have bought this shade specifically, but I have it, I use it, but it's not something I love from Fenty. Next thing I bought was kind of a flop. It's the Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. This is just kind of really lame. It doesn't do a lot of anything. It smells really nice. It has a very sweet scent, but honestly, it's not really a lip gloss. It's not really a lip balm. It's something in the middle. It doesn't really do much of anything. I'm honestly just trying to use it up to get rid of it, but this is not one I'd recommend from Fenty. Save your dollar bills. The product I almost forgot about was probably my favorite product I tried from Fenty this year. This is the Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. Wow, is this hydrating? Wow, is this dewy? Gotta be careful with it on that side of things, but other than that, it is a very healthy, beautiful looking foundation, and I definitely like it a lot. I don't know if it's something I'd repurchase after I run out because it is more on the higher price end of things, and I tend to be a drugstore foundation girl. Hello, L'Oreal Pro Glow on my face. So I like it, I'll use it, but it's probably not something I'll repurchase. Fenty, for the most part, I feel is something that people die after, and nothing has really intrigued me that much lately. I didn't buy the powder, the bronzer didn't get me, I've never tried the highlighters. I know now they have their little snap eyeshadow palettes, which obviously call to me the most, but I'm trying to consciously not just buy. So I kind of figured that maybe I shouldn't just buy Rihanna's eyeshadows without seeing reviews on it first. So that's where I am with Fenty. Okay, the next brand I wanted to try was Persona Cosmetics, and I did wind up buying 2 different liquid lipsticks from the brand. I really do like these lipsticks. I think I like this formula better than the Fenty. So the shades I have are OG and O. So this shade is OG. This one is my favorite of the 2 I have. So it's a little bit more browny than the Fenty shade. These also have a really nice, like, kind of chocolatey scent. This other shade I have is Flamingo, and it's maybe a little brighter than a shade I typically wear, but it still is really nice. The formula is so comfortable. I really want to try the Fenty lip glosses. I hear nothing but good things. I'd like to think that that's a formula I'd like a little bit more than the Fenty formula. I also really have been wanting to try the Identity 1 palette. That's kind of like my color story more so than the Identity 2 palette. I also hear their eyeliners are really great. So these are all things that are on my radar, but this year I just tried the 2 liquid lipsticks. Okay, the next brand is Sigma Brushes. I didn't try anything from the makeup line of Sigma Brushes, but I finally was able to get my hands on some Sigma brushes and try them for the first time, and they are awesome. Now I have 2 here that I've actively used. I did recently haul a few that I found at my local Marshalls. I haven't really gotten to play with those ones yet, but these 2 that I have here are fantastic. This first one is the E55 shading brush, and then this one is the E25 blending brush. This one is very dirty. But these are fantastic. I am someone who loves a good drugstore eyeshadow brush. You know, I love Moda Brushes. I love Beach Cosmetics. I love e.l.f. I even sometimes dabble in a couple Morphe brushes. But these are such good quality. And I can just tell that there is a difference in using these versus those. I wouldn't say go out and spend all your money, perhaps. But if you can get a good deal, like, I technically got this one in a subscription box, but this one I was able to do as an add-on for it with my Ipsy account. So I was able to get this for a really good price. So like I said, I found some at Marshalls. If you can find them at a good price, they're definitely worth it. Okay, the next brand is Beauty Bakery, and I did try Beauty Bakery as well this year. I bought the Beauty Bakery flour powder. I love this stuff. It is so good. Let's see if you can tell how much I've used of this product. I've probably used about half of this container, and I even was able to get a little backup for when I do run out of this. This is a great product, but nothing else from the brand has really like stood out to me as something I felt like I needed to try, which has been unfortunate. The only thing that kind of intrigued me was the blush palette that Emily Noel always raves about. However, Beauty Bakery can kind of be a little pricey, and I didn't want to pay the Beauty Bakery price for that blush palette. So at least I feel like this flour powder I really will use up and get my money's worth out of it. So I felt like this was a good buy on my part. And sometimes I find that Ulta puts this on sale. Just keep your eyes out. Okay, the next brand on my list is Juvia's Place. And yes, I did try Juvia's Place this year, and I kind of have mixed feelings. So we got the mini Nubian palette in an Allure beauty box, and I tried it, and I do like this. I think it's a nice palette, but it didn't make me want to go out and spend more money at Juvia's Place. Mainly because a lot of their palettes are very colorful, and I'm just not so much a palette girl, but also I'm not like a colorful person, and I don't like talking about controversy on my channel, but the owner of Juvia's Place has done a lot of things this year that I'm not comfortable with, and I'd rather put my money somewhere else, unfortunately. So while I do like this palette, I don't foresee myself buying anything else from the brand, unfortunately. Okay, the next brand on my list was Jouer, and I also was able to try Jouer this year. So I finally, over the summer, bought this palette. This is the Mini Rose Gold Blush Palette. I've been dying to try their blushes, and as soon as they came out with a mini, I knew like that was for me. We have the shades Marigold and Rose Petal. I like that this duo came with 2 very contrasting different colored blushes, so it wasn't like 2 blushes that looked like almost the same on your cheeks. And I like the price, I like the size for the price. I've been very happy with this. I also recently tried, what do they call this? Is this a lip gloss? Yes, this is a lip gloss in the shade Oxford Street. I did this past month get this in the Birchbox advent calendar. I am wearing it right now over a lip liner, and I would say it's okay. It's not something that I would ever call a favorite. I like it. It's not something I would have gone out and bought myself anyway. It's nice to get to try it, but as far as Jouer goes, the blushes have very much impressed me. I'm not super into the lip gloss though. The next brand on my list is a brand I did not try. We finally got to one that I did not try, and that is Sugar Pill. So Sugar Pill, about this time last year, finally came into Ulta, and that's kind of what sparked my interest a year ago, was that it was finally in Ulta, it was accessible to me, and I wanted to try it. And then what happened is sometime early this past year, Samantha March got a liquid lipstick that she bought from Sugar Pill at Ulta, and said it was the worst formula she's ever tried, and that just completely like influenced me not wanting to put my money into that brand and wanting to put it elsewhere. So Sugar Pill is still on my brands I've not tried list. They did come out with that small palette this year with like with 9 kind of pastel colors, and it looked cute, but again, it's not really my style. I would have never used it. Wouldn't make sense for me to put my money there. So that's a brand I did not try this year. Okay, the last brand on my list I did try as well, and it was The Ordinary. So I have 2 products here that I've tried from The Ordinary. I also have 2 in my backup drawer that I can tell you about that I'm going to hopefully be trying sometime in 2020. The first product I did wind up trying was the Lactic Acid 10% plus HA. I like this. I don't love it. It's definitely not my favorite. I was trying to find a good dupe for Good Jeans from Sunday Riley. I don't really think this is quite as good as that, but it is nice enough that I will use it up. It's just not my all-time favorite. On the contrary though, I do really like this product. This is the 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. I do use this often. I'm probably about halfway through this. This is definitely something I see myself repurchasing. I do like to use this a couple times a week to help with the condition of my face. I will say I do have 2 other products from The Ordinary that I do plan on trying. The first was a sample, well, I say sample, it's a full size, that I got from Ulta. It's an eye serum. I do want to try that one out. And I also, in one of my advent calendars this past month, I also received the hyaluronic acid serum as well. So I'll definitely be trying that out soon as well. I've heard great things about that. Let me know in the comments what are your favorite products from The Ordinary. I definitely do have an interest in trying more products from the brand for sure. But yeah, those were my 9 and 19. Somehow I only missed out on trying 1 brand. I was very surprised by that. Let me know, have you guys tried all these brands? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Have you not tried them? Let me know down there. What were your favorite new brands you tried this year? If I had to pick overall out of all these brands, what one I liked the products from the most? I think the Jouer blushes out of all of this are kind of my favorite find of this year. So let me know in the comments, whatever you want me to know. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!